with a friend like Jimmy. Such a beautiful day today, like my anniversary. I don't remember when. November. Swallow it down. Should listen to that maybe. Oh no, they're gonna give me trouble. Come on, man. There it is.
And the people in all the clubs is people who vote for the Gold Glove. The end of it remains chopped off, blocked for cargo spill cleanup. The ranch from 198 are also blocked. You can't go northbound from 198 on 95, northbound on 20.
Oh, I'm so hungry.
Near River's Edge Road,
I'm so hungry.
50 eastbound congestion near Parole, but better beyond Route Boulevard. Steadier as you close in on Whitehall Road and Sandy Point. 3 lanes to work with across the Chesapeake Bay Bridge. Selling your car, watch out for fake payments, unsafe meetups, endless haggling, or you just sell to Fitzgerald and know exactly who you're dealing with. Go to fitzbuyscars.com today. Dave Dildine, next traffic report in 10 minutes. Let's get an early look at your holiday forecast for the weekend. Let's check in with Steve Rudin with the 7 News First Alert Weather Center. On and off areas of wet weather continue this afternoon. May hear a rumble or two of thunder, but not looking for severe weather. Temperatures only in the upper 50s to middle 60s. Now moving into the evening and overnight, we'll keep shower chances in the forecast. Temperatures early tomorrow morning range anywhere from 52 to 58 degrees. Now a big temperature improvement tomorrow.
What's up, Dream Tooth?
We'll keep the forecast.
I got some food. I got some food, man. I got some.
I'm 7 News meteorologist Steve Rudin.
Like I ate good yesterday. I ate tacos yesterday. I ate good, but the day before I didn't eat. So yesterday I was so hungry and it was so hot. You know what I mean? No, I got something. I picked it up at Subway.
6 months, no payment, no interest, conditions apply. Go to longfence.com.
I'm just like, you know, I got an iced tea, or no, actually it's one of those energy drinks, like the what is it, Arizona Energy. I got one of those. I got beer. I got that food. I just can't. Like I can't juggle them all. I can't juggle them all, man. You know, I kind of want a sip of this, but I really want the beer. You know, so I can't do it all. I'm not that successful. What do you call it? Prosperous. I'm not that prosperous. See how this looks. Good. I'm gonna listen to that. You're not either, but you play. It's like, am I a musician? Not really. I just play a little bit. I'm not really a musician. I just play a little bit. Well, the beer wins, but I gotta have a sip of this for a flavor. This is full of that prickly pear juice, so it's way too sweet for me, to tell you the truth. I like to add water to it, really. Shit. I don't have power on this other phone. That sucks. All right, hold on. I gotta order them some food, so I'm gonna plug that in. Maybe I should try to sell them some cassettes today, man. I know they'll buy me beer. That's like done. That's a done deal. Now they tip me and they buy me beer, Dream Tooth. It's like a done deal. The precedent is open. The floodgates are open. So that's a done deal. They'll probably tip me every time I go on there to go buy beer. But I'm also supposed to sell shit, right? I'm also supposed to sell shit. So I'm not supposed to just beg for beer, right? I don't know. I guess I would have done that 2 years ago. I probably would have done that 2 years ago, Just beg for beer. If the wife was already still in the house, she's gone now. But if she was still in the house, I guess I would do that. I don't really need to sell shit as much. But she's gone, so the expenses are so much higher. One of these days, I'm not prosperous enough yet. I'm not prosperous enough, remember? But one of these days, when I mean, it's not that I need money to do it, but it just needs, for me, like to move into the next phase, I need money. But yeah, one of these days, I'll set up something with like a grand ass stereo and shit. Because I got a cassette player over there that plays 7 cassettes, I think, because it plays 5 or 6 on a like a jukebox kind of thing, and then the other side plays 1. And then I'll set up that. I'll set up a DVD, VCR, set up a TV, obviously somewhere behind there. I have 2 double disc CD players, so I could set up those 2. That's 4 discs, and then 1 in the middle. That's 5. Make the real like grand setup thing. Maybe I just need to move more, sell more product to move more shit out of my way. You ate wrong last night. Today you're totally useless. What'd you eat? I had those tacos yesterday. Senate, what's up, Senate? I had those tacos again. They were so good, man. Unbelievable. Now I got a crappy Subway sandwich. It's not going to compare. You know what I'm saying? Looks like you were up in the early morning hours, right? Dude, I was up all the way through. It's fucking 7 a.m. when I was up. And I did everything I could. I mean, I did everything I could. I hung around everywhere. I wore myself out. I fucking talked to people. I got money. I mean, I got beer tips anyway. Well, tonight I'll probably fucking sleep. Excuse Excuse me. Yeah, I'm talking out loud just to figure it out. I've always been weird about like taking notes. I'll obscure all of them. Like you can't really read them unless you're me, kind of thing. I don't like people being in my head, kind of, right? So if you put it on paper, they're kind of in your head, right? So I've written so many things and then turn them into confetti. You know what I mean? So it helps to write something down because you have to think about it in different ways. You have to conceptualize it, put the words together, then you have to think about the physical action of writing, and then you're reading it. So you thought about it at least 3 times when you wrote it once. So that's pretty cool. So I did get a notebook as my New Year thing, instead of like when, resolutions are usually a negative, take something away. I try to add something. So I did that. But then when I was selling records outside one day, I got in a storm. I had to wrap them up, get them in. So my book got all wet though. I just wonder, are they going to get, whatever. I don't know. Everybody gets, what do you call it? Fatigued with the same old shit. Everybody gets fatigued with the same old shit. So I can't do the same old shit. Oh, it popped up? Perfect timing. Perfect timing, man. Did you do what I said with Tom so that he would open that box, dude? Did you follow my advice so Tom would open that box? Man, I guarantee that'll get him to open the box. That I know. There's one fucking thing I know. There's only one thing I know. You know what I mean? That thing I know. The rest of me is pretty useless. I happen to be incredibly hard to please, actually, because I know that thing very well. Happen to be incredibly hard to please. He was bad on the bus. Oh man, you gotta watch that, bro. You gotta watch that. You're the sun in the air. That's so funny how that, that's so funny how the simile's there. You know what I mean? You're the sun in the air. The similes there are awesome, man. Yeah, I'm the sun. I'm the sun. I got 2 fathers. One of them is my father. One of them is Sony. That's my digital one. Sony's my digital one. Definitely helped raise me. To be honest, Sony definitely helped raise me. Sun in the air. I like that, man. The similes there are pretty cool. I got some records in the mail, because this app is 2 ways. You can buy, right? Send it. So I got some in the mail. And then I was like, well, let me go look at my fucking orders, Most of this shit I never got. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what's up. Like, so I trust very few people. You know what I mean? You have many cryodads. They're in active mode network noise for kinetic distribution of the background gradients. Wow. Sounds like radiology. That sounds like radiology, man. In the New Testament, the sophists are the bad guys, right? Like the guys who do have the knowledge are the bad guys, huh? It's kind of weird. In the New Testament, the sophists are the bad guys. They have the knowledge, or maybe they just claim to have the knowledge. I don't know. I don't know. I'm telling you, man, those like council things where the tribes are coming up are scary, man. It's a secret, yeah. Where does that come from? I forget that. It's a secret to everyone. Where does that come from? Is that in a video game? Is that a Zelda thing? Because when I had my eBay, it was called Uncle Joe's Attic. Boy, that's expansive. It was instead of expensive, it said expansive. That's from Zelda. Yeah. I am error. So yeah, it said, boy, that's expansive. So I didn't put that in this one. This one's different, but I'll save it. There's further branding possibility. You know what I mean? Like you kind of have to. Like I said, fatigue. I'll have to rebrand at some point. You know what I mean? Yeah, I thought it was there. It's a secret to everyone, right? Boy, that's expensive. One of those, it's a secret, everyone. You go get the coin and it's a negative, right? You go get it and it's a negative, right? I used it, man. It took me like 2.5 months to beat Zelda the first time because I threw everything away. I threw the map away. I threw the box away, blah, blah, blah. So I was an idiot for doing that because I was always like, I don't know what level it is, like level 5 or level 6 or something. I can never find it. You know what I mean? So I wander around and I look at the stupid map they have where you're just a little green dot, And I'm like, man, I've been to this area. I'm hitting all the warp zones or whatever you call them in that, like the little travel zones and shit. The fairies. You space it out so you can read it. Okay. Woody pooty. So, that took like 2.5 months. The next time I would decided to do it again, it was probably like, I don't know how many years later, many, many years later. I decided to do it again. And I did it in 11 days at that point, on and off. But the one thing that I had to do was I had to write a map on the last level. You know what I mean? Because you have to go like up, left, whatever. I had to write a little map of arrows because you can't ever get through it if you don't go the right way. So I used the technique that I used when I delivered newspapers by drawing arrows, so I could quickly reference it. But listen, when I delivered newspapers, there was like some people's houses, they never got them. Like 4 or 5 people, like I never hit them up. And I don't know why, I just could never find it, dude. I always do that. And that's why I freak out at this venture of my own, because I always do that. Like one time I was working in this laser warehouse, and we got these fiber optics, these little fucking expensive little fiber optics for our lasers. And I got a whole box of them. And dude, fucking, he stopped me from here to there when I was supposed to be putting it up on the shelf. So it never ended up on the shelf. I don't know what I did. I must have fucking threw it away. But I always do some shit like that. And then I got no answer for anybody. Because they're like, what happened? And it's like time spaced out. I don't know what happened. Like this dude who didn't get his one tape, I have no fucking idea. And I told him, like, maybe I put it in somebody's box. Maybe I dropped it on the floor. And then he was like, oh, you dropped it on the floor. You broke it. I do that sometimes. And so he just took that as an answer. But that's not the answer. I have no clue. And I can't answer to anyone, But that happens to me, like, everywhere I've ever been. Some little thing like that will happen. Talk about spacing out. That's what I'm saying. I space out. Well, I hope your kid behaves on the bus, man. You got to talk to him because, school can get pretty fucking tough when they think they got a so-called bully or whatever. Sorry, I got an issue here, man. That's all right. Whoopie booty. Woody booty. Wonder when my Cali's coming, man. I really hope tomorrow. Yeah. Oh, that would work. That would work. You think I need special assistance, Senate? Space it out because I'm spedal. It's all in. Mm-hmm. It's all expanding out. It's expanding out from the in out. Nah, I just lose track of something. I don't know what it is. I always feel like there's some other me that does this shit sometimes. You know what I mean? Like there's some dude who goes behind me and fucks things up. Like it's just me. But it's like certain hour of the day or something. There's just this dude who'll come and like fuck shit up. And I never catch him because it's me. If I could get a job, I think I would just stop selling shit like right away. But I can't. I can't get a job. Is it? Yeah, man. I try not to diagnose anybody dream tooth, but I hear you. I also don't want to be on a bunch of lists. I do have anxiety like very high. But I just figure that's, well, I mean, you know, I definitely have an OCD. I definitely have a Tourette's. You know, because it's the same thing, same category there. And anxiety for sure. But I feel like it, you know, I just try to use it as a fuel. But yeah, I think I'd be hiding shit from myself or something. Yeah, you're good. I mean, you can. I don't mind. You can. Like I said, I just don't put me on a list. I mean, I'm not gonna sign it. If you do, I'm not gonna sign it. You know, I'll just be like, I don't recognize that language. I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand my quiet and my not reading your message type shit behavior. That's maddening to other people, dude. But I do have that behavior. If you start something with like, "Hey, motherfucker," like I don't read the rest. You know what I mean? And you know. So, and then I'll just shut up, or I just don't understand all of a sudden, and I really don't. But that one fucking maddens people, and I have no. I mean, I'm like, look, I'm not trying to really get at you. Like, I'm not trying to be tactically bad. You know what I'm saying? I have a natural understanding of some physics, and I'm fascinated with gravity. Pretty good with physics. What was I realizing? I was realizing I was hung up on something the other day, and it's constant. I mean, but I didn't think about it. I didn't think of it as an interest, so to speak. But it came out. It came to me. I was like, man, I'm really fascinated with such and such things, and I can't remember what it is now. Roll it back, AI. Bring the hits. I don't know where it is. Go get the greatest hits, AI. Go pull it. Tell me what it was. Make it a short. I'll watch it later. I can't watch this whole thing. It was like 3 days ago or something. Hey, what's up, daughter? Let me have that box right there. No, keep going. The white one that says media right there. Just keep walking. That one. Yeah, that one. There's like 4 or 5 records in there. Well, AI? Yeah, they need to go get the hits, the stuff I need to remember. Go remember what I need to remember. Don't they do that? That's my shit. Whatever it is, it's my shit. I don't know what it is, but it's mine. So I got these for like only, well, I had to pay for some of the shipping, but only $5 for these records. I have this one already. It's actually sealed, the one I have. I did not know this one had a piece of what is it called? Duct tape on the back, but I don't care. Watch. Okay, so watch this, because this is cool. That's why I bought the box, really. Like I said, I have this already. And having this, I don't need, she gave me a greatest hits one, you know? But kind of having that, I wouldn't need that either, right? So that is what it is. Let's take a look at it anyway. It is beautiful, though. It really is beautiful, though. So I hope I like some of it. It really is beautiful. Let's see what I got, though, for real, what I wanted. There you go. So I didn't know there was duct tape on the back, but it really doesn't matter. It's kind of trashed up. This, you see, it's a Philadelphia record. Like, you know, I don't know, what do you call it? Like, sort of a, let's clean up the ghetto, but it's like a, what do you call that? Like a fundraiser or a benefit type thing. See, it's a benefit record. Philadelphia record. Check this shit out. So I say that's dirty and all, but I'm gonna clean it up right now. And actually, I got some supplies. Yeah, it's so dirty. I'm gonna clean it up right now, cause that's what I fucking want. You know, that let's clean up the ghetto. It's like a benefit type record. You know, that's what I wanted. And the box was $5. So like I said, I got this one already. Having this one kind of means I don't need this one, but for what I got, you know, like that's once in a lifetime shit. When they put out a record like that, it happens once, they sell out in 3 weeks, and you never see it again. So I did pretty well for $5. But let me go get my cleaning shit. I'm gonna go clean it up, man. I got to. Just for it, I have to respect it. I can't even, that's not even respectful if I don't go get my shit right now. Because I just got spray in the mail today. So if I don't get my shit right now, that's just not even respectful. I got to respect that record. Like I said, that something like that will come out, sell out in 3 weeks, and never ever be pressed again. So that's like having, you have a month from the past. Just like when you got antiques sometimes, man, they've been in other people's pockets and they've done things, you know what I mean? So maybe one thing went with the other, man. That, you know, I happen to have 2 packages today, right? Looking at antique stuff. Oh yeah, yeah. Well, look, like, you know, maybe there's something to that. You know, these 2 boxes come together, right? And I got to clean that, and I didn't have any cleaner left, you know. So there you go, right? Like that's fucking something there, you know. That's some symbiosis that needed to be. Like I said, why I get the same record I already have, I don't know, but I don't care. It's not what matters here. Then there's still one more. So, you know, value-wise, I didn't do bad. You know, value-wise, I didn't do bad either. I mean, you think I'm gonna sell this thing? Like, I don't think so. You know, this is what I want. This is what I want. This is what I'm after. Hold on, you gotta turn these things on. This is what I'm fucking after. It's so dirty. It's so dirty. Shut up, fool. I could rep my funny sticker if I want, man. I made money off that shit, man. I made money. I gotta rep my money. You want him to come up? I'll bring him up. He'll come up if I ask him. I guarantee it. How you doing, BG? You're early, man. It's Thursday. You're early, BG. You're early, bro. Yeah, this one's so filthy, but I'm telling you something. Like I said, something like 3 weeks after something like that's made, it's just gone. Good. We pay too much, BG. We pay too much. So here, let's see how bad it really is then. Now that it's clean, I can see how bad it really is. Good, we pay too much, man. So there's some kind of burn there twice, which is like an oily scuff. So it's something that was like contact too much, man. Too much of a rub. Maybe it was on other records. I don't know. I'm doing great, man. I'm doing great. How you doing? You're early by a day, though. I'm doing great, man. Yeah, I was just saying I got this box of $5 records. One of them I already have, which kind of negates needing the other one. And I don't know what the other one is yet, but this is the one I was after. I'll show you, man. It's Philadelphia Records, and it's Let's Clean Up the Ghetto. It's a compilation. See, I didn't know it had that tape on it, but it really doesn't matter. So it's like a compilation that's a benefit type thing. So, you know what I mean? It was like to raise money, a fundraiser, you know? So that's what I was after. Here she gave me them high-class anti-stat bags. I don't use them. So I don't use them. Everything's for sale? Yeah, I guess. I'm not selling that, though. That's why I bought it. Because I want that. The other 2 I'll sell or whatever. What's going on, Frankie? The business is good, man. The business is boom. The business is every day, and they tip me for beer now, Frankie. You know how that is. They tip me for beer now, Frankie. The fucking door is open. Ask Sonate, man. They buy me a 40, man. So, you know, that door is open now. So they give me tips to go get beer. I would have been doing that 2 years ago and not selling anything. But that's because I had a wife here, you know. And that is less of an expense of her being somewhere else, so. But yeah, man, business is good. Let me put this in this piece of shit paper. I don't want her high-class one on it. Let's get it back in. I will put a outer cover on it, though. That's for me. That kind of tells me I'm going to keep it. I never give them the outer covers. And that kind of tells me that I think I'm going to keep it. Right. I'll put it in this way so we can get it out easy. Slide it out later. That's an inner or an outer? That's an inner. Gotta find another. There we go. Shit, that one's got a fucking picture disc in it. Can't pilfer it. Here's a. I don't like these either, the real shiny ones, but. Get in there, motherfucker. Now my neuropathy's getting me. My hands aren't working. Let's clean up the ghetto. Put it in backwards. I can't have the sticker cover that. If I put it in this way, it won't cover the words. I mean, it won't cover the song titles or the sticker. Getting that beer money, man. You know what just like the lady, huh? Like the beer money lady. Just like the beer money lady, man. All right, now we're better. Now we're good. I'm happy. All right, here we go. Let's clean up the ghetto. Ringware, Beat, Philadelphia Records. It was very dirty. I cleaned it. Heck yeah, we're back in. We are back in. I didn't know about that duct tape, but hey, no big deal. For what it is, I have to keep it anyway. I have to keep it. It could be more trash. For what it is, it's for me. These, I guess I'll have to clean them too, huh? Miso and meaty shiitake. Yeah, that way you won't feel bad this time, right? This one was really pretty, though. I've never had this one at all. Even though I have the other one, I've never had this one. At least I can play it. Oh, look how they did their 2. They did a Roman 2, look. Nobody does that, man. They did a Roman 2. They did a Roman 1. See? Nobody does the Roman 2. Weird. And it's on Warner Brothers, so that's really weird. I guess because it's a compilation, it's special market. It's special market, so they did something different, you know? We're working on it, man. We're working on it, Frankie. Trying to get there. I'm not paying for it yet. I'm not paying for it yet. I've been offered some numbers, but I'm not paying for it yet. I shouldn't diss it, though. I mean, like, it is really cool. I mean, that's cool. I never had that one cool. I got this one over there. So, this one I'm not even going to clean. I got another one right there. I got this, which I have never listened to, I should say. Don't say you don't listen to. Don't say I don't listen to them. I have never listened to this, Vampire Weekend. But I knew people told me, they really wanted them when they came out and that. So I made sure to, once it was available to me for just a few bucks, I got it. It was like maybe max 7, probably 5. But it's double disc, gatefold. It's got a poster. It's under here, though. I might knock you over. It's got a poster. Like, quite a fucking poster, I would say. Quite a poster. So that's Vampire Weekend. I've never heard them yet. You know what I mean? So, but I picked that up because it was a really good bargain, and I know that people already want it. So I'll pass it on to somebody who does after I listen to it. I doubt I'll be keeping it. Gotta make deals, man. Money is currency. It doesn't flow one way, Frankie. You gotta make deals. Money is currency. It flows. If I don't flow it, if I don't make money for the post office, the postal store, the offshore bullshit that they do with whatnot money, who knows what they do? Who gives a fuck? But they borrow it for a while, and it's mine. But I know they do stuff with it, and then they got to fee it back to the bank, you know what I mean? And there's fees, it's fiat to fiat, you know? So money has to flow, so I got to make deals. Yeah, that's a deal, Frankie. What do you think this is worth? To the average person, I mean, to the market, it's over $30 is what it's worth. But to the average person, it's worth about $17, $15, $12, right? So if I get 2 guys who are thinking 12 and 15, bam, it's 17 already. Just ask me. They'll say, how much for that? I'll be like, man, I was thinking, up on the market, it's like $30. So how much, what are you thinking? They'll say 11. I'll be like, oh yeah, 17 is fine. Yeah, 17 is great. Let's go. Give me some. Yeah. Got to make deals. I only got 1 tape today. And it's not high quality or high price. It's not high quality or high priced, but what it is Snow Queen. You know, Snow Queen, the old, well, the one that became Frozen, but Frozen doesn't follow the story. Snow Queen, the little guy, freezes to death and shit like this. Oh, he's freezing to death anyway. It's disgusting. He's like, you know what I mean? Like all that. Because I got a little bit of burn myself one time. I got a little ice burn. My uncle got a lot of frostbite. But I got a little bit of ice burn myself. It's nasty. You know, you're dead right there. You're rotted dead. You're necrosis. You're dead. You know what I mean? It's gross. You cholesterol oil. I hate that smell. Dead people stink. When nature takes care of it. I mean, you know what I mean? In nature. I mean, no, they embalm them and all that now, you know, so cool. But I'm saying sometimes they don't see them for a few weeks and nature's already been home. And that's when the oil's out. And that is nasty shit, dude. You know what? People should be, instead of vegetarians, they should just be like, I don't eat cholesterol. I'm sure it is. They don't. I don't qualify to test. I don't qualify to test. I got to make my daughter an appointment, though, so that next year she'll have to have an immunization to go back in the next school cycle. So I do have to make that. I didn't know because I don't get the emails from the school. They think Mama takes care of it. So Mama had to tell me, you know. Ghee couldn't hurt you? Ghee has cholesterol for sure, right? Yeah, but no, if you went for, well, because it's got casein in it, right? Casein proteins, right? I don't know. I have that little, I have one of those little statuettes. I'm sure it's an idol or something. It's an idol, yeah. And it's got a little thing where you put a cotton and ghee, and then you light it, and then the back plate turns from like dark black and whatever design, and it goes away, and it shows a deity, you know. And this one, it's like Our Lady of Guadalupe, actually. So it's like Mary, so to speak. It's Our Lady of Guadalupe. And so, yeah, you just light the ghee, and then it goes like that. I mean, you know, I'm like, dude, don't you have a Ram? You know, a Rama? And he's like, I am Ram, and your son's Ram, but no, I don't. I have a Ganesha, I have a Santa Maria. So I took the Santa Maria, you know. Because my wife and mother are like born on Mary's birthday type shit or whatever. I don't know, something like that. I don't know what it is. The older style, you know, just that time of the year type shit. I don't know. I don't know anything. Oh, I do know one thing, but it doesn't help me. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Because that I got something precious to me to keep. Precious to me to keep. And then I got something I believe easy for me to sell, right? That's kind of important. Precious to keep, easy to sell, and an extra copy so that I can sell it for any price. You know, I already have it. So, you know, just a couple bucks for that. And one whole new one to listen to. So all good. And another one that if it's really bad, I can threaten people. I can say, hey, give me 79 cents to turn it off. Because we do that with this one. This one's the famous 79 cent air supply. Like corner cut bargain bin, 79 cents. But basically like new. And so I will play this. And if you don't give me 79 cents, I will keep playing this. So I will pull it off if you do give me the 79 cents. So I got those too, those kind of deals. Of course, the beer money is good. But those are just tips. Like, they're free to do that. And they can't tip bully me. I told them. I said, I will not do you any favors. You cannot tip bully me. You understand? Like, I'm not making deals with you. This is not a down payment because, you know, fuck you. I don't know you. We don't have a deal yet. And no. So tips will not be accepted as bullied payments or down payments to anything. I don't honor those deals. I don't honor your activity. I don't care what your opinion is of that. But I shall not. Just trying to make a new haphazard building. as is, as is, sold as is, and one more time. So yeah, I got one to listen to, one to cherish, one that's an easy sale. Look at, generally you open these from the front, but on the back, if you happen to open this one from the back, it says, and I bought this in their house. So this is before it hit the streets, right? I bought it in their house, but it says ancient trade running on the back. If you happen to open it that way, because it has an extra piece of paper. Ancient trade running. On the front, there is a me. There's a me right there. That's a me right there. That's Bradley, and that's me. Brad Starkey, I grew up with. He played the drums. That's me. Very tall. He's very tall and very short. You can see the difference. He's very tall. I'm very short. We used to swing on vines. Vines of different lengths, obviously. Vines of different lengths. No, I was just saying, like, there should be, like, instead of making a deal about vegetarianism, like, just pick up the cans, like, anything that's, like, fucking nutrition fact out, you know what I mean? Like, US, whatever bullshit. So pick up anything that's nutrition facts and just eat it as long as it says 0 cholesterol or whatever. Like, maybe instead of that, instead of being vegetarian, just cut out the cholesterol bit. You can still have all the others, I'm dairy bothers me a lot, actually, Dream too. Even like if I get pseudo dairy, like a rice milk or an oat milk, it'll bother me. And I know they're not milk because I made my own. I made my own rice, juice. And it was good. Mine was. But I can't the commercial ones, they treat me exactly like real dairy. And yeah, it's not good for me. It hurts my stomach. It gives me extra congestion, cholesterol. I eat the cheese side of it, but I stay away from the milk side of it. And that's just a choice. It still bothers me, yeah. I'm sensitive to it. The kings of fucking swing, baby. The kings of motherfucking swing. I can't play this. Not that I like much of it anyway, but I can't play this at all on YouTube. Come on. I only like a little bit of it anyway. Wha-bam, wha-bam, wha-bam. Shout out to fucking Conseco, a man who cannot lie. I love this guy. He cannot lie. I love that guy. This guy too, man. This guy too. Whoever the fuck that guy is. I mean, shout out to him too. You know what I mean? Fuck yeah, guy. Fuck yeah, guy. Doing good out there, playing games. Or is it? Or is it? Reenacting little battles. Or is it? My keep pile got too big. Yeah, I know people try to wear you out too. What do you call it? Vanity. They try to vanity shame, yeah? So you might have something good and they'll be like, yeah, but it's not that good. So they try to vanity shame you, you know what I mean? And they're like, yeah, maybe you should just hold on to that. And then they buy it 2 days later because they're trying to vanity shame you to bring down the price, And what do you think? I'm even paying attention? Do you look like I give a fuck? You'll shit out of love if you fucking with us, little bitty bitch. Yeah, but you say you're sorry. Yeah, we know you are. Won't get you too far. The sound of breaking bones is music to my ears. Do I look like I give a fuck? your shit out of love. If you're fucking with us, little bit of bitch.
I was born in 1956 in the
Back of a pink Cadillac. An alien, he ain't ever coming back. Coming back. Of course, Senate, you like this song because it's Drive My Rocket Up Your Anus. I knew you'd like that. And there's one more. As I said, there's one more record in there. I don't even know what it is yet. So let's see. Hey, that's not a real record. Oh, it is. Oh, it's a souvenir style, or it's cut out. What the hell happened? Who would cut the middle out of a record? Who would cut the middle out of a record? Nah, it's a souvenir type sleeve, see? That goes in there. And it is Seals and Croft again, and it's Unborn Child. So that must have been a 3-pack, but it's Unborn Child. Pretty, man. It's pretty. Look at that. It's pretty. It is pretty. It's old and crusty, like an antique store type. Man, there's this lady on there called Holler of Horror, and I just got fantastic tapes from her. And then I got a couple, but her stock is not all high value. It's all $2-3 types, you know. So, but she pulls out a shop. That's what I was thinking, because I need to put listings up. They have shop and they have this thing called pre-bid. So sometimes when it's a little hot live, and there's enough people that really are already, because see, this is only a few weeks in, you know, or however, a couple months. So there are people who wanted to keep a secret about it. And then they were like, nah, fuck it. I want to bring in my friends and fight. You know, the spirit of competition got them because they, you know, they're manly men, aren't they? They're manly men, aren't they? Bravado, a macho. You heard? So they want to keep a secret because they're also supposed to be intelligent men. But they're also men of bravado. So they eventually bring in the spirit of competition. They're manly men all of a sudden, you know. This one I don't have a cover for. I never did. It's the Cats and Stevens, I guess, greatest or whatever. On the peace train. I've had this like a long part of my life, but I've never had a cover. I know the cover is a painting that looks kind of lame. I mean, I don't know. It looks kind of wishy-washy, I should say. Not lame, but a little bit vague and folky. You know, very vague. I don't like the vagary of it. See, the detail of this having a cutout window, being like a souvenir cover, having an actual frame bit to it, and then on the back those really intricate, nice little pen-drawn roses in that. You know, I like that. I don't need the vagary art. You know. But yeah, we'll just pull up a couple here. We gotta make it not too spicy, not too salty. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, not too spicy. Cool. Okay, is that in there? Yes. Okay, good. Not too spicy. These are all limited, but they're Grand Slam, not a very good producer of records, but they're all limited. So they just repress and repackage these by license. 2 Grand Slam. Never been great. They've never been great productions. They're all under what? They're all under like 2,000 or something like that. 2,500 maybe. And then they repress them, so it'll be a second pressing of up to 5K in total. But I doubt it, because I don't think people bought that many of these fuckers. So what do we see here? Fingerprint and... Ooh, there is a burn. Hold on. There's a burn of some sort. Now, I used to have shittier record players, and that's a bad idea. You want to have a real nice pro audio turntable that you get at a reputable, like, Guitar Center site type joint. So in the past, though, I've had shitty ones. And I've been out of the market for so long. Mine are at least so old that I wouldn't know what to get now. But I would find a comparable. Can't make it too salty, man. This is fucking spice. So how do we pare this down so it isn't? Okay, 1, 2, and listen to that. Shit. That ain't going anywhere near there. No remorse. With a killer clean and pure. There's a bread record in there. What up, bread? Is that a rock and roll record? Is that a rock and roll record? Is that a bread rock and roll record? Gotta check out that bread record. Probably rock and roll. I need a new brush next week. I got a stylish gel today. Recorded in England. Recorded in England. Like, come on, man. I'm sure it says the studio name on the back, too. And it's probably what? Abbey Road? But anyway, who the fuck puts the point of putting that on the label? Recorded in England. It's not live. Who cares where it was recorded? It's not live. It was recorded in the fucking studio. In the studio. You know, not England. Come from the country of London. Something about England again. Cool. Gotta represent. Represent a what? Insert and all. Represent a what? $6 period. $6 postpaid. Accurate and original to the $6 period with cover as pictured, label as thus. Not a very thick pressing. I know they've done many different iterations. This one is a bit dished. Do you see that it's a bit dished? Not a problem. Maybe you have a method to flatten your records. I'm not saying you need to. It'll probably play. We'll find out. We'll spin it ourselves. Just got to represent for the DC. For the DC and me. I mean, I got that Philly record, so got to represent for the DC and me. Grab that Philly record, yes. And then as far as seals, yes, I do want to hear the greatest seals. I do. And as far as that, the ornamental one is already in. Okay, and then the rest of these are going back. With Fishbone, that bread record that fell, I bet that's a rock and roll record. Probably, dude. Probably, dude. Rod Stewart ain't worth no money. Should I sell her nothing? Livingston Taylor. Ooh. Ooh. Hey. Ooh. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Get some records. Get some records out. Oh, I just beat that one all up. I beat this one up, dude. And it's like he's like, I don't want to be there. I'm not going to be there. You know what, ma'am? You are. You have no choice. Because I've got you. You don't stand a chance. You know, you wait for a spark. You know it. I hit that record again. That kid is back on the escalator. Look at that. Is that what they said when Josh died? Fuck you, Josh. That kid is back on the escalator again. Fuck you, Josh. I would say I'm sorry if I thought that it would change your mind. But I know that it's too late. I've said too much, been too unkind. I try to laugh about it, cover it all up with lies. I try to laugh about it, hiding the tears in my eyes. Because boys don't cry. Boys don't cry. I would tell you that I love you if I thought that you would stay. But I know I've said too much and you've already gone away. Misjudged your limits, pushed it too far, took it for granted. And now everything just jamming to the verge. Oh, 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 oh. What is this one? Cradle of Fears. Good music. Good music. We got that. Then we got them Seagull. Then we got them Shield. We got them Indies. Shield. And then we got this fucking Black Album, Walmart edition. I believe this is the Walmart edition. Let's clean up this Walmart record. That's a rock and roll record, ain't it? That's a rock and roll record, ain't it? Walmart edition. And the dude was like, "Oh, you don't want that one?" And I was like, "No, but yes, if you're giving it to me, like, we make it a trade, right?" And I said, "Hey, 6 or 7." He shows me 8, yo. So I'm like, "Oh, okay." I'm like, "So I guess not the last one, or pick one off, right?" And I'm like, "Okay, not the last one, yo." You know what I mean? And he's like, "Oh, okay, so you don't want it?" And I was like, "Well, no, I really don't want it, but I mean, if it's part of your trade and you're giving it to me, yes, I do. You know what I mean? It's part of the deal, yeah, of course." So I traded 7 records for 1, and I sold 3 of them, and I'm holding this one, the 4th, which I will sell, and then the 5th I'm keeping, and then there's 2 more, because there's 1 more that I'm keeping. Oh, and I sold another, so I sold 4. I sold 4 out of them. This will be the 5th. What up, kid?
Not much.
What you whining about?
Nothing.
Good. I'm charging up the other phone so I can order pizza bowls for you.
Right.
Would you like to do the Dollar Tree or the pizza bowls? No answer? There's no answer. So yeah, that's the Walmart edition there. Have to go to somebody. Like a somebody. I don't have to go to somebody. Then, like I said, this is a bread one. Is this a rock and roll? No, it's Make It By Yourself and Sweet Surrender. Let's check that out then. Make It By Yourself and Sweet Surrender is what that is. Come on, girl. Succumb into the sweet surrender. Different song. Don't F around, bro. You know that's not even the same genre. That ain't even the same genre. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Rama Hare, Hare Hare, your mama, Santa Claus. Making a convertible box. All right. These are the tits. These are the tits. Oh, nuts. You got the tits. Oh, nuts. You got the tits. Oh, nuts. You got the tits. Hold you down. Show me a reason, give me a light. It's a sin because of your reply. Show me a reason, tell me a lie. It's a sin because of your reply. Show me a reason, tell me a lie. It's a sin because of your reply. Hold you down. Hold you down. Show me a reason, tell me a lie. It's a sin because of your reply. Show me a reason, tell me a lie. I said the Kings of Swing's coming, y'all. Yeah. They are, yeah, yeah. Okay. Damn, it's not in there, fucker. Everyone wants to get you, motherfucker. How the did that happen, man? Things do, I guess. Wow. Perfect. Perfection. That's perfection. Oh man, I hope I get paid tomorrow morning. Shit. I don't know. It might be all the way on Monday, dude. Next week I gotta go sourcing. I'm sure my sister will go if I give her a place of some interest. She got jewelry last time we went, for example. So we went to a place and she bought jewelry, and it was nice. It was gold, only like $7 a piece. I almost got squirrel earrings that I could never wear because they were beautiful. They were beautiful. They were gold. They were filigree. They were very small. So the weight, I still would have got good money on the gold if I wanted, but I should have got them and maybe melted one. I like sold one to a pawn guy and then kept the other because it's such a pretty squirrel. I love squirrels, right? But I didn't. What the hell? You pizza chip. Why did you not stop for your pizza chip?
What's up, Dad?
Nothing. By the rights, how bizarre. How bizarre, how bizarre. Oh, baby. This is the band that got me kicked out of my own. Yes, they did. Yes, they fucking did. Yes, they did. I don't know where my canvas is, but it's going to be a pond when I find it. So that's okay. The time in between is fine. I'm going to use this old Sharpie, like pseudo Sharpie, this knockoff Sharpie. I'm going to use that as like a point because I do like the anime pen, actually. The brush pen. Sue me. It's an eyebrow pencil. I'll call it that. I like the eyebrow pencil. That way I don't have to call it anything Japanese. Hey, man, it's a lot of running, right? Frankie, I'm doing a lot of running, man. People are like, and I don't have my kids with me, so I do my speed, right? So, I'm doing all this running. It's all at my speed. So people now on them sidewalks, they're like, yo, I'm sorry, am I too slow for you? And they get us, they step aside and shit. Because they are, I guess. You know what I mean? They're getting too slow for me, yeah. You should see her, Frankie. You should see fucking Pop-Tart. She's really fit. Her butt's getting strong instead of like tiny, like, from running it off. You run it off, but now it's getting like mountain climbing strong. She be looking good. And everybody told me. Yesterday, everybody told me. Not just about me, but about her. Everybody told me about me. Half of them told me about her too, because they see her. The other half don't know her. They're more like maybes. Ladies and babies. But I'm keeping fit, man. I'm keeping fit. Always carrying too, man. When I'm carrying the bag, man, it ain't no joke. Hey, look, all the records weigh a lot. If somebody orders 6 of them and I got 6 of them in a bag, what the hell? That's a lot of weight to pump while you're running up to the post office. How's it going, Senate? Senate to Senate. Just listening to the kings of swing, according to this count. This is like one of those things you get at a card store, you know what I'm saying? That's the market. See, it's laser light. So you get this at like a card store or what we call a bookie chime shop. That's what my wife call it. Like a place with crystals, or that's what we call it between us. A bookie chime shop, or like I said, like just any indie business really, but you know, a card store, gas station, bookie chime shop, fucking like handcrafts, like where they do like pipes or wooden ducks or whatever the hell is, you know. You find that laser light imprint in there. I spent 99 cents on that when we were out of here on the fire shit, staying in hotels and that. I grabbed it because, you know, I need shit to listen to too. I need shit to listen to when I'm out there. I used to have my backpack system down, man. I had 3 backpacks, 2 little ones and 1 big one. And that was my shit. I could go all, you know, to the hotel with those and whatnot. But my mother eventually got us those big ass rolling, you know, suitcases that solve it all. They're like half a closet, and she bought one for me and one for Jenica. So it's like, dude, like since then I've been kind of screwed, and she's got her backpack game tight, you know. But me, I've been an idiot, so I just run around with these slingy bags, and there's nowhere to put them, you know what I mean? And I'm carrying a phone and like streaming and shit, so yeah. And they don't stay on my shoulders; they slide right off. Man, that's one thing I can't get those up. Like they're always sloped. I cannot get them up. See? So like nothing, man. I can't hold a fucking bag like people hold bags, you know, because I ain't got nothing up here. I have no bumper, dude. It slopes. I don't know how to do that. You know, I can shrug all I want and this shit'll grow and it'll make it worse. If I shrug, it'll make this grow and it'll push that down worse. So I'm kind of fucked on that, man. I got one of these, and then like the butt thing, no bump, so everything just slides off. You don't got no butt bump, and it'll slide off. You got to have a belt in the front, really. You know what I mean? The back belt, it doesn't do shit, so you need it in the front. Like that's why I use plastic bags. I learned that on the road. You know, convenience stores. You say, can I have an extra bag? Go outside, twist it up, put it in the belt loops in the front, tie it up, and then your pants won't fall off. So I've been doing that my whole life. Just asking for an extra bag and then tying my pants off in the parking lot. I've been doing that my whole life. I ain't got a butt bump. I got no booty bump. Nothing. It slides right off. Sonate missed drive my rocket ship up Uranus. Too bad, man. Sonny, you want me to start again with a joining link? I could do that. I got these records all set up for when I'm going. All right, man. I'll do that in a second. All right. I'll be right back with you, man. Hold up.